Alright, my hair is a hot mess, but it's okay because I'm outside and hey, I'm enjoying my day up. So today I'm out on the waterfront in Seattle and just enjoying the views. It's pretty foggy out, but it's still beautiful, and there's a ferry coming up. So if we can get a shot of that, I will show you guys the ferry. But either way, today I'm reviewing with you the OPI Holiday 2022 collection. Seems weird that I'm reviewing a holiday collection already, but hey, it's October, so that's usually when the holiday collections start coming out. These polishes were sent to me compliments of Beyond Polish and OPI. I do have an affiliate code with Beyond Polish. That code is BIV10 for 10% off, and I greatly appreciate you guys for using it. Not sure how the audio is going to be on this because the water's probably loud, and no, that's not a ferry, it's just one of the cruise boats, so you'll see it going by here in the background. All right, you guys, without further ado, let's get to the polishes. All right, you guys, let's get into these beauties. First up here, we have Mary and Ice. This is described as a light pink shimmer. This is a very romantic pink. I really like this one. I did 2 coats here in the live swatch, and then in the swatch photo, I actually did 3 coats just because there were a few streaks left still, so I just covered those up. And then I did something different this time. So some of the polishes, I have the swatch indoors under my studio lighting, and then I have a swatch outdoors in the shade and a swatch outdoors in the sunlight. Just so you guys can see the way polishes look in different lighting, because lighting plays a huge role in how a polish looks. And then let's get right into comparison. So here we have Essie Bonbon Nuit and Mary and Ice, and that's all I have. I couldn't find any polishes that were very close to this polish, so that's the only comparison I did. And then next up, here we have Snow Holding Back. So I don't like this one. This one, okay, let me take that back. I don't like this one if I see it as a white with gold shimmer, but I do like this polish as a gold shimmer. And it really does almost look like a gold polish in a lot of lighting. So here you can see the swatch photo in indoor studio lighting. So you can see how that looks. I did 2 coats here in the live swatch and 2 coats in the swatch picture. And then here you can see how the polish looks outside in the shade. And you can see it really does look like a gold polish. And I know a lot of you are going to wonder how this looks compared to Ephemeral. I can never pronounce that. By Orly from last year's winter collection. I didn't like that polish. I didn't even keep that polish to compare that polish. I don't have that polish anymore, but I do have these to compare. So we have Essie Twinkle in Time. And then here we have Essie Manny Thanks and OPI Happy Anniversary. And I will let you guys know, most of you already know, if there's an asterisk next to any of the comparison polishes, that means that polish is available at Beyond Polish. Okay, next up, we have Go Big or Go Chrome. And this is described as a distinguished metallic silver. This is a 2-coater that applies very well. And I really love how this is like, it's kind of like a foil polish. So it's got shimmer and it's also kind of metallic. So it really gives that look of a foil polish. And I love this one. You can see here how it looks indoors under studio lighting. And then here you can see how it looks outdoors in shade and in the sunshine. And then here we have comparisons. I have Essie No Place Like Chrome, Essie Steal the Lead, and Essie Gadget Free. And I would say Steal the Lead is probably the closest, but there are no dupes there. Next up, we have Essie In My Orbit, Essie Making Spirits Bright, and then Gadget Free once again, and no dupes there. Okay, next up is Feelin' Berry Glam. This is another fave from this collection. This is described as a charming berry pink, and it's the only cream polish in this collection. It's a perfect 2-coater, and this polish was pretty hard to find a dupe for. So believe it or not, I don't think there are any dupes in my collection to this polish. Let me know if you guys have any dupes. Here you can see in the swatch photo what it looks like in the indoor lighting. And then here we have outdoors in the shade and outdoors in the sunlight. So you can see how it looks there. And then here we have comparisons. So Essie Jogature Garment Glory was more pink. Essie Raspberry was more red. And then OPI Newberry, and you can see that's much more purple. Moving right along, we have Essie Nailed It, which was more red. Essie New Year New Hue, which is probably the closest, but it's still darker. And then Essie Big Spender is more pink. Next up is OPI by popular vote, which is more red. Zoya Sharon was a little bit lighter, but it's actually pretty close too. And then 7th and Flower was more pink. Next we have OPI Spare Me a French Quarter, which was more pink. Essie Designated DJ and Bahama Mama were both darker. All right, next up, another fave from this collection, and this is probably my absolute fave from this collection. This is a one coat wonder, but I did do 2 coats here just because I wanted to apply another coat, just because it's so pretty. And then here you can see how this polish looks outdoors in the sunlight. And here you can see how it looks indoors with no special lighting. So basically how it would look on an everyday basis. And then getting into comparisons, here we have China Glaze, She's So Extraterrestrial, and OPI Ready Fet Go, which are both holographic polishes. And then Olive Ave Bondi Blue, another gorgeous teal polish. I do have a discount on the Olive Ave website if you guys are interested in using that. The code is BIV10 there as well. And then next up, I added Essie Trophy Wife and Oldie But Goodie, and you can see no exact dupes there. Okay, next is the Pearl of Your Dreams. This is described as a baby blue pearl with a nautical undertone, and this is a gorgeous shimmer. Kind of a clear base with a bunch of shimmer, and I think it's gorgeous. This is 2 coats. This is going to be a bear to remove. So that's why I was asking about a peel-off base coat on my Instagram, because I feel like a peel-off base coat would be best for this polish. I don't have any polishes that compared to this one. I believe you had me at Halo from OPI. It's more purple and it has a better base in it, whereas this one, like I said, I feel like it's just kind of a clear base. And then here you can see what it looks like in the sunshine outside and indoors under no lighting. Okay, moving right along, this is Charmed, I'm Sure. It's described as a magenta shimmer. This is pretty sheer on that first coat, but it builds up nicely to like a beautiful, almost like an orchidy color on the second coat. I really like this polish. You can see how it looks here in the indoor studio lighting, and then here you can see how it looks outdoors in the sunlight and outdoors in the shade. And I love how this polish looks in all lighting. It's so pretty. I'll have comparisons coming up here soon to this polish because I'm also comparing this polish, Pink Bling and Be Merry, with Charmed, I'm Sure. Pink Bling and Be Merry is a 2-coater that's pretty sheer on that first coat. It's actually described as a pearlescent hot pink. I wouldn't necessarily describe it as a hot pink, but it is a fun pink. And then you can see how it looks here, indoor studio lighting, and then outside in the sunshine, and indoors with no special lighting. And then getting into comparisons, here we have OPI Strawberry Waves Forever and Essie Sleepover Squad. You can see no dupes there. And then next up we have OPI Pompeii Purple and Orly Awestruck, no dupes there. And then here we have OPI 15 Minutes of Flame and Essie Jamaica Me Crazy. Once again, no dupes. And then I compared Charmed, I'm Sure, to OPI This'll Make You Bloom, and I would say these are probably the closest of any of the polishes. Okay, next up we have Bring Out the Big Gems. This is described as a garnet shimmer. It's a gorgeous 2-coater. This one is perfect for fall and for the holidays. And here you can see how it looks in indoor studio lighting and how it looks outdoors in the sunshine and in the shade. I think this polish looks beautiful in all lighting as well. And then here we have comparisons. So I compared Olive Ave Sumac, which is available on the Olive Ave website, OPI Midnight in Moscow, and Orly Stop the Clock. I feel like Sumac, Midnight in Moscow, and Bring Out the Big Gems are all pretty gosh darn similar. And then next up, I pulled out Essie Ready to Boa, which I think is pretty similar as well. And then Essie Wrapped in Rubies is more red. Speaking of red, next up we have Rhinestone Ready. Rhinestone Ready is described as a pearlescent red that gives a shimmer of shine and soft metallic look to your nails. So I love this polish. I could not capture how pretty this polish was in the swatch photos. So watch the live swatch. It's so multi-dimensional and it's a must-have for the holidays. You can kind of see how multi-dimensional it is in the shade photo outside here, but I just could not capture how beautiful it is. So you guys just pick this one up. It's so pretty. And then I compared it to SE Naughty or Nice, OPI Heart and Console, and OPI Paint the Tinseltown. And you can see no dupes there. Okay, next up is Sleigh Bells Bling, and this is a gorgeous gold shimmer, and I love this gold. There's something about it that I just love on my skin tone. I don't usually love yellowy golds, and this is not a yellowy gold. There's a bronziness about it, and I don't even know. I can't even describe it, but it's pretty. And then getting into comparisons, here we have SE Good as Gold, SE Mosaic on down, and SE Getting Groovy, so you can see how those compare. No dupes, but I will say that Sleigh Bells Bling is kind of in between SE Good as Gold and Mosaic on down as far as gold tones go. And then next up we have OPI I Micah Be Dreaming, Zoya Moki, and OPI Susie Slinging Mezcal, so you can see how those compare. All right, another fave here. I did not think I would like this polish, but it's gorgeous. It's a one coater and it's green. Once again, here I am liking these greens. This is Deck to the Pines, a gorgeous green metallic shimmer, and it's another must-have. I'm going to be curious to see how this compares to the green metallic polish from the SE Winter collection. So stay tuned. I will be comparing those. But here you can see how Deck to the Pines looks inside with no special lighting, and then outside in the sunlight, and is gorgeous. And then here we have comparisons. I don't have anything like this. So I compared Orly Metamorphosis, SE Gel Couture Jade de Measure, and China Glaze Little Green Invaders, and no dupes there. Okay, now we have these fun shimmers. So this is OP I'm a Gem. And on the website, this says a black color with glitter. Well, duh. It's black, it's got shimmer, it's got, let me look at here. There's silver glitters, there's teal glitters, there's just, it's so good. It's not a topper unless you put it over a dark color, because this does have a black base. This is just a fabulous polish, and it's like a party on your nails. So pick this one up if you like parties on your nails. Next up, we have I Pink It's Snowing. This is the pink version of OP I'm a Gem. It's a pink party on your nails, and this is absolutely stunning. You can see the pink base in this polish. It's just freaking phenomenal, and I'm a fan of these crazy freaking sparkly glitters. Except for this one. This is Pop the Baubles. It's just glitter suspended in like a clear base, and I'm not as much of a fan of those because this is a true topper. So I just did one coat here. You can see how that looks. I'm sure it'll look pretty over some colors, but I'm not a fan of these toppers. So there you have it. Alright guys, so what did you think of this collection? Let me know in the comments down below. And then stay tuned. I do have the China Glaze Fall collection coming, and I will also be sharing more of my fall faves. And other than that, stay tuned for some more winter polishes. Alright, hope you guys all have an absolutely fabulous Friday and weekend. Love you all. Bye.